I not pin comment? Oh yeah. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. Can I pin this? Alright, there we go. Oh shit. Is it joining? Sorry. Hey, my bro.
What is popping with you, brother?
Good, bro. How you doing, man? You good?
Doing good, man. Can't complain. It's Friday. Ready to go to the weekend. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. It's just working and stuff, Finally home relaxing and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
But
You been getting to this NFT world, man?
I'm trying to, bro. It's crazy, man. I'm seeing it's a lot going on right now, but trying to get into it. What about you?
Trying to dip into it, man. Definitely, like with all these singles I plan on, kind of. I mean, we'll get into it, but with the projects, I definitely want to try and dip into that world for sure. Like, it's definitely gonna be doing a lot for musicians in this, these next few years, man.
It's kind of crazy how fast it took off too, eh?
Yeah, for real. And it's literally in this past year, like, that's nuts.
What NFTs have you looked at, or like you've been like interested in?
Just kind of the big ones right now, like the Lucky Llama.
Yep.
The Bored Apes is kind of too late now for sure. But I just kind of been looking for the ones that musicians have been kind of putting out. I see that OpenSea does allow MP3, but I'm not seeing a lot of musicians too much on that one. So I'm trying to find out where all the musicians have their NFTs popping at.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's a lot too. It's kind of crazy just how quick it took off the way it did, man. But especially for you, I think it's gonna be a big thing for you, man.
Yeah, you saw that video of Justin Bieber when he was dancing in the metaverse. He was performing.
Yeah,
yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy, bro. It's crazy. Well, thank you for taking the time to be here, man. Like it's dope that you have new music stuff coming out, and I'm excited to get into it.
Yeah, man. Always a pleasure. I appreciate you.
So I was gonna ask, like, what inspired you to pursue being an artist, like, as a career?
It's always been like, it's always been fun. Music's always been kind of something that moved me, like since a kid. As much as I hated, going to church sometimes, you feel me? You always hated getting to go to church sometimes. I always found myself oddly getting emotional sometimes during certain.
Oh wow!
Yeah, man.
It hits different. There's a certain amount, right?
Yeah, it really does. It's really crazy and just I've always just played with music. My parents have always done karaoke, and I was always somehow trying to ad-lib my dad while he was singing. Like,
you didn't even realize this is dead, bro.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. I've always loved music. My pops caught me messing with the piano when I was like 8, 9 years old. He ended up just buying me one for Christmas. Wouldn't stop playing on it. Like when he got it, like I played on it more than video game.
So was it self-taught? Like you self-taught yourself?
Yeah.
Nice, man. Nice.
Like I'm barely learning notes in this past year.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all been and Tyler the Creator's definitely been someone that I kind of found early on too, and just watching how he moved was all trial and error, and kind of
for sure
own thing. So, but
and the way his sound has evolved throughout the years is incredible, man. Like in my opinion, I think his album was the album of the year last year, definitely.
Oh, most definitely. He jumped back into the rap genre and absolutely delivered. Like that's artistry. I think there's a big difference between someone trying to make certain music for a certain thing, or like then an artist, trying to experiment in that realm and see what he comes up, and he delivered. Although he always loved rapping, though, like that was his thing. Like so,
I remember. I think was it 2011? It was his BET Awards. I remember there was like a live performance he did. I think then.
Yeah,
And since then, like I was always like so fascinated by his style because it was so unique. It was himself. He wasn't scared to just show who he was.
Yeah, like that's true artistry, you know, because when you have a vision for something, like, you know, maybe you're not gonna have that other person who wants to wear that wig or that dress. Like, it just takes you to go take that extra step to create that vision and execute on that vision. And that man doesn't care. Like, he'll do that to get his vision.
Do you think like a lot of artists like in the modern era are kind of scared to branch out and try different sounds because of it?
Um, no, I kind of think the music industry's kind of always been the same as far as like, but it's just that it's such a open business now that anybody can release music. So a lot of the music now is, you know, kind of what people are also hearing from before. It's a lot of just influences. So like we're hearing a lot of this NBA young boys, a lot of the
Yep.
we're hearing all the young thugs and the Uzis and all that stuff. Like, but I mean that sound is, you know, kind of, I think, slowly kind of weaning its way in. Talent is still like booming though. Like rap is still sounding gorgeous. I'm very excited. Like you hearing like Vince Staples, Isaiah Rashad,
Yep.
coming out with great projects still. Like, but I think
Some of them are not even getting the credit that they deserve for it, man.
no, man. But that's just what it is. Like, but longevity wise, we're gonna be listening to those songs still. Like
Years down the road for sure.
yeah, Isaiah Rashad wasn't an artist that I really listened to until really like the house is burning.
House is burning, yeah.
I've heard the sun's tired. I've heard all that stuff back then. And like shot you down and all that stuff. Great, yeah, for sure, great songs. But like hearing this like as a collective project like that, it's really good rap music.
Yeah, it's very solid.
Yeah.
It's unique in a whole bunch of ways with the sound, and it sticks to what the roots of his sound has always been, right?
Yeah.
That's the one thing I like too about artists is when they're evolving, but they still have their sound that you can just point out that, yeah, that's that artist that you're listening to. You know what you're going to expect, but even like Corday's new album, like I really liked his new one. I don't know if you had a chance to listen to it, but it was a really good album too.
Okay.
So I read up that actually that you produce and mix your own music. So what was like some early inspirations for you during that process?
Definitely Tyler the Creator, just because he was so hands-on on his own music. Mac Miller is definitely a big advocate.
Of course, yeah.
Sampha as well, just being very hands-on. Bonnie Vare is also a very big inspiration. Just people who like to take, you know, kind of full control of the music from just, you know, the songwriting, the instrumentation, the like in the, you know, all the way through, like, cause no one like, you know, like I can give you a picture of painting, like we're both never gonna paint the same. Like my idea will never get laid across the same way for someone else to deliver. So I think that's very important for, you know, I really try to advocate for people to, you know, learn how to mix and play an instrument and do that stuff for yourself, because your ideas can sometimes get sabotaged. But
that's incredible, man. That's incredible. Wow.
Thank you.
But honestly, one thing I would say for sure too is you don't really realize how much when you're younger too, like the guys that you listen to as a kid, like how they have such an impact on like who you end up becoming.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
So would you say, like, do you have like any like father, like your father, you know, maybe like brothers or sisters, uncles, anything that was like helping you too, like that kind of helped shape who you became?
My shout out to my parents always for, you know, making me the person they were, you know, kind of just the regular life. My dad was in the military. Mom worked.
Oh, nice.
Desk job. My family wasn't really music. Like they all like to sing and, you know, do gospel and stuff like that. But for the most part, no, kind of music was kind of more of a thing that I kind of clung to with my sister Jasmine Nash, who's a very dope brand stylist and an ambassador in LA.
Nice.
I kind of get her hustle I get my hustle from her, man. Like she's up every day at it. Like anybody, like she knows how to network. Like, yo, she'll be up at good morning. What's good? Like, what's the business? Like, so definitely like feeding off of the energy around that kind of stuff has been definitely important for me. But for as far as the music, I've been kind of stubborn with it as far as like I love my influences, but when I'm in the
Yeah,
studio, I need to find my sound because
yeah,
like
that's great,
I
man.
get no younger.
I was gonna say like the one thing I noticed about you too on your IGs is you're very active on it in terms of like promoting positivity and stuff. You're always going live talking to your friends and fans and stuff. And that was one thing I was like I really liked was like you're very interactive and even like for like people artists or producers and stuff, if they want to get in contact with you, you said like you'll help swing beats their way,
Yeah.
at a fee and stuff. So it's pretty cool that you do all those things because I know it's like it's a lot of time and you know an effort that you have to put into it,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes mentally you might not even be there. Like you also got to be in a good headspace too. Like you got to take care of yourself at the end of the day first, right?
Right. Yeah, of course. Like it's just important for you to make time for that stuff so it doesn't go into your work time. Like you don't want to take that mentality into when you clock in.
Yeah,
Like especially like when you're running your own business, like your headspace has got to be right because you're going to be forgetting things and you can't afford to. Like it's not the same situation. So yeah, definitely, man. That's important for sure.
great to hear, bro. Were there any like other hobbies or interests that you had like before pursuing like a music career?
Not really, man. Music's been it. I've been dropping since I dropped my first song on YouTube back in 8th grade. Uh,
Gee,
I started making beats and putting beats on YouTube. I
yeah.
gained I gained over 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, dropping beats through high
Holy crap.
school. Yeah, man. I would kind of caught on that wave early of like remakes and instrumentals. So when Drake's No Tellin' or Drake dropped If You're Reading This, It's Too Late, I made a
Yeah.
remake to No Tellin', and no one really had a remake or anything like that out yet. So that boomed over like 600,000 views and kind
Holy,
of started, bringing in the traffic from my channel, which was really cool. So like
that's
I
crazy.
just kind of got some cool inspirations coming in early and cool love. And I mean, I just enjoy music so much, man. That's where I was getting the most appreciation from.
That time was crazy, eh? Like
Yeah, man.
for sounds, it was like you could see the change in how hip hop was becoming like more melodic
Hmm.
and more shaped a lot of like different sounds, and it was like crazy, bro, around that time.
Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. Like music was just so like it was the funnest thing for me. My parents had it. They had me move schools my sophomore year to this area that wasn't it, man. There was no basketball courts for a black dude to go hoop at. You feel me? Like there was nothing around for me to go do. So all I did was just make music at home. That's
That's
all I did.
incredible, man.
Like, hell yeah, thank you, man. So I'm excited. I'm excited. It's been a long time coming, man.
And you've been working from time, bro. So that's like for you to have that in 8th grade and like what you were doing already, like, and now what you're 23, right?
24.
Turning 24. Sorry,
Yeah. No,
that's the
so
thing. Like incredible, bro. Like and you're seeing that evolve and you're just continues to grow and tell you, man, the NFT stuff coming out too now. Like
yeah, and
who knows what's gonna happen, bro?
it's given us just like there's just so many more windows for us to get our creativity out in so many different ways. It's really exciting how it's coming out. Like now we can really charge for our art in like so many different ways now.
Digitally,
Artists
yeah.
can really get paid for their work. Like that is just not a business people like to take seriously in our world. Like
It's
it's
kind of
not.
crazy though how NFT just kind of became what it became, but I'm happy it did because it just gives artists a lot more freedom that don't have to rely on signing to like a major label. Like you see a lot of more artists doing the independent route, right?
Yeah. And
So
it gives the everyday person an opportunity who like an everyday person who like draws really well an opportunity to upload their art like by themselves and get
yeah,
paid for that stuff. Like that's groundbreaking, man. And people are catching on.
it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So I was gonna ask you, man, how did the feature on 2K come along? Because that was the first time I heard you. It was also the first time I heard Ill Nicky.
Oh yeah.
So now I work for that's my boy there. I work for him.
Oh
That's
yeah.
how me and you. I think me and you even became cool is because of that, right? So, how did that come across? How did the track come apart? All you.
Big shout out to Ill Nicky, man. I'll forever, give him love, to the grave. That man showed me a lot of love, showed me a lot of opportunity. Kind of really just, took me in and showed me a lot of cool stuff. And we met actually we met one time before 95.7. There was like a Heat of the Week segment that they had, and I would produce a song for Follow JoJo. Shout out Big Bro. And Ill Nicky had a song that was on Heat of the Week that same time. So in that segment, we all kind of just clicked up, talked about stuff. But circling back, my mentor and partner, Berkey from Vocab Company and Red Giant, he was doing a lot of work with Nicky. They kind of known each other for a long time, had a very great relationship, and just kind of, was like, it's just right to put this together. You feel me? Like, it was two dope young artists on some different kind of shit. I'm personally a big fan of Nicky's music. Like, outside
He's
of
talented too, man.
he's about his shit. Like, and when you come to meet him as a person, like, he's genuine. He's very genuine and about his shit. Like I don't know, man. I personally, man, like, I love that man for real. Like, he did a lot for me. So, shout out Ill Nicky and the movement for sure.
I can say the same, bro, because he was one of probably my biggest guests that I had on that, and what he did for my channel, like, he didn't have to do an interview, like the same way you don't have to do an interview, like, I just hit you under the end, like, yo, bro, if you'd be interested, appreciate it. If not, then so be it, I think you guys are my brothers, man. I appreciate that you guys took that time to do that, because actually, I was like freaking nervous, because I'm like, this is the first time I'm doing an interview like this, I don't know what to expect. But Nick made it so calm for me. Like, he was super chill. And this is the first time, like, we actually, like, talked and stuff. And now, I'm happy to be a part of his team and stuff. And it's just kind of crazy how things fall into place. But I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful for this shit.
Good people, man. Yeah, he's good people, man. And he's got a great team around him. Great people to be around for sure. So I'm excited. It's going to be a great year.
Maybe any collabs in the future again?
We're going to see what happens, man. I ain't gonna say nothing just yet, but
oh shit,
that's my brother, and I will always, always, always be down for many more. So we'll see what happens.
Oh man, can't wait, bro. Can't wait.
Hell yeah.
So obviously, I saw on your Instagram you met Fabolous and the man Nas, bro. Like, I'll let you explain. Like, those are like those guys untouchable, bro. That must have been like such an epic moment for you.
Oh man, shaking, man. Like, oh man, trying to like prepare the conversation, like all the time, you feel me? Like,
yeah.
But shout out my mentor and partner, Mike Jumpman. Man changed my life. He's the one who kind of took this chance on me, saying to really, give me this opportunity to do music out here in San Diego. And just, man, I'm just like that. I'm meeting. So Nas, man, I like to ask whenever I get these opportunities. I love to ask, because they've done it. They've done everything. They've been up through the ins and outs and all that. So I love to ask them, what is one thing you would tell like a young artist, producer, musician that's trying to be in this industry? Nas told me, he said, make sure, like, your first few hits is tight. Like, stick to your sound. Make what you enjoy. And make sure your first few ones is tight. Because if if they tight, then your name will be forever.
Damn.
I mean, it's facts. I made you look, it's forever until I'm moving.
Yeah.
Your game's like, come on. Like,
that's still hitting, bro. That's still hitting,
So, like, oh man, amazing. Fabolous was dope, dude. Like, bro, fly. He had that fly shit on him. That was a more brief conversation. I don't want to say too much about that, but that was a great conversation with Nas for sure.
The one thing with Nas too is, like, he'll always be open to talk to the next generation, and like he'll always support. That's the one thing I always seen with his shit. It was always like, he'll never like talk down on anyone,
Yeah, and he's still dropping like
yeah.
He's saying, like, y'all think I'm done? Y'all like keep
and
up.
It's still
like,
incredible, bro.
Yeah, bro, going crazy on that production on that project, man. Goodness gracious.
It's incredible, man. I'm so happy for him, and I'm happy I actually had those moments, man, because those moments especially, like, you appreciate so much, because rarely happens. And like sometimes meeting your idols, you don't even know how they're gonna be in person. So the
Right.
fact that they were still who they were, how they present
Yeah,
themselves,
man. Human beings, man. If anything, like I was actively, I just, just the nerves, man. Like,
yeah,
these are my idols. You feel me? When you meet your idols and stuff like that, people that you kind of that have done so well in your field, it can be definitely nerve wracking. Some, but man, they were so dope. Like they were, humans, man. After all that, I mean, I feel like the industry can put you through some
can
shit.
really put you into some shit, bro.
Yeah.
But
Can make you tired of people, man, for real. So like, so for them to still just, be hello, care, say what's up, converse, and be, it's cool.
humble as hell about it, that's rare, man. That's rare. You also hooped to Lamelo Ball. Yeah, like that. You gotta tell me like how that happened. How was it? Did you drop any buckets? Like, what was the vibe with it?
Oh, getting buckets for sure, man. Come on, I'm a bucket. My second love is basketball for sure. I'm up at 6, 7 a.m. almost every day. I'm at the courts either working out or hooping there. And that was a big dream to meet the Rookie of the Year, man. That's all credit to Nicholas Elliott, man.
Yeah.
Nicholas Elliott, he is putting together a very, very dope supplement brand and coach training course with Lamelo Ball called One of One Labs. And he's helping young athletes pretty much get themselves right. And LaMelo Ball is all about it. Like, it's a great course. Nicholas Elliott is an amazing coach, and that man is about his work. And and he needed some support out there. He needed some support, and I know how to run some of the audio stuff, so he brought me out there to help him support. And that just ended up being a whole really dope experience with shooting around with him, man.
I replied to that snap and like on your story, and I was like, is homeboy playing with LaMelo Ball? Or am I tripping? Or is it this guy who really looks like him? You're like, nah, this is the real thing, bro.
That was cool, man. That was really cool. He is what you see he is like on TV, man. He is hilarious, man. He's a character all the way, but such good people again, man. Like, and I mean, you're getting all that attention at a young age. Like,
Oh man.
But dope human being, bro. So chill. Was nice to everybody, saying what's up to everybody. It was such a good time shooting, just hanging with bro. Like,
That kid's smart though, man, because he probably was dealing that since he was 15, and for him, it probably was a lot to handle, and for him to be as humble as he is, that's incredible, man.
Yeah, man. It was definitely a good experience, man.
So what's your team then?
I won't say I really have it. Like Lakers, I would say Lakers.
Yep.
I just think I like watching basketball more. I think that's what I've came to. I've been a LeBron fan for a long time.
Of course, bro.
For sure, you feel me? But I think it just comes down to me liking players. If San Diego gets a team, that would be 1,000% my team. I don't care. But as far as right now, I like watching the Lakers play, but I also just like watching certain players do their thing for sure.
Nice, man. Nice. So, would you say Jordan's your GOAT or LeBron? This debate's never going to end, bro. This debate's going to continue. LeBron's putting it up there. He's getting up there, though. I can't even like this, Can't knock the man.
I say LeBron still got more to prove. The triumph through that story of Jordan, if you haven't seen The Last Dance, like to understand everything that happened, like that was a shit show.
That time was crazy, bro.
That was a mess. That was a mess.
Each episode left you with something too, man. It was incredible how they did it.
And like, I don't know, man. Like, I know it's gonna get political, but like, you gotta win, man. Like, that's greatness. Everyone likes to talk about how many times he's been to the finals. I get it. I get it. He's been to the
Fair
finals
point.
so many
Fair.
times, so many times, so many years in a row. But bro,
It's
Jordan
MJ, bro.
won.
You know, like it's Michael.
For real, man. You telling me like, bro, like that whole Piston story is one of the most fire stories I've ever heard. Of him and Jim coming back next season and handling that situation like that. And stuff like that's greatness. Like
Yep.
that's stuff you want to put on your wall. Not
That's the
how
thing. Like the only other person that could probably have that like comparison close to is obviously Kobe. That's really it.
that's it. You know, so it's tough. LeBron has been he's been a great second placer for a long time.
Yeah. So
So
that's the thing. Like I'm comfortable and like I can still say like I still think Jordan's the GOAT. That's never gonna be touched. But what LeBron has done for basically his whole career is incredible. And the fact that he's 37 and still doing this is like gotta appreciate it, man. Like
yeah, definitely. Like and like he's a family man, does a lot for like so many different communities and for the world. Like he is definitely like gonna go down as a someone in the history books beyond basketball for sure.
yeah, impact off the court is incredible, man.
Off the court, yes. However, on the court,
we're talking about strictly just on the court, though. You know, that's
I mean, off the court, Michael Jordan too, global phenomenon with the shoes.
Yeah.
Like there's just too many factors. But that story, man, he's got to win. If LeBron wins a couple more rings at his age, you feel me? Then, that's a great debate right there for sure.
For sure. Damn, bro, like it's.
And you said what?
I said you watching the other sports or mostly just ball?
Football a little bit, soccer a little bit. I definitely know a lot of players in soccer.
Nice.
Football, football. I'm definitely on and off. I'm a Patriots fan forever.
Nice.
Well, you
must have been tough when Brady left here.
Man, it was about time. Look, we're not even mad about it. Like it's thank you. He gave us a lot. He gave us a lot of dubs for a long time. So we'll do the rebuilding. Bill Belichick still got. I mean, you can be fucking 95 years old coaching. So
that's
Bill, and Bill don't want to do nothing else.
And his IQ for the game is, he's vibing, he's chilling. He good.
For real.
Well, that's crazy, bro. It's good to see like how many artists you met, the future where you got coming and stuff. What would you give? Like, what would be like some advice that you have to aspiring up and coming artists?
Posts. Get your content out there. You gotta get your content out there, man. Whatever videos you have in mind, song ideas, you gotta get your content out there. Get on TikTok and Instagram. Whatever, corny people. You don't got to do the dances. There's a million other things you can do on TikTok and social to be showing what you're doing, how you're doing it. But you got to get your stuff out there. You got to network. You got to get out of your bubble. A lot of us are introverts. We got to get out of your bubble. You got to reach out to people. You got to DM people. You got to take those rejections.
Yep.
You got to follow up with people respectfully. And you got to put your feelings in your pocket. Because when it comes to it, I understand it's your music and your art, so you're sensitive to it. But you are trying to turn it into a business. So therefore, you cannot be having your feelings hurt when it comes to business. That's just what it is.
So when did you learn that?
I mean, my pops always says, put your feelings in your pocket. He always says that. Like, he always says, he's just a realist. Like, he's just like, this is how it is. Like, and it is what it is, man. I don't know what to tell you. You're going to feel how you feel, but this has to be like this. And that's just what it is. I don't know what to tell you. So, like, and that's just really what it comes down to, because a lot of people are not going to give a fuck. Like, that, and that's just what it is. So you got to understand that you just got to keep it pushing. You got to keep it pushing. You're going to get rejected. Not everybody going to like your work. And you can't let that keep you from DMing the next person or putting that next post out or getting that next song out. Don't fuck up the system. Because It's easy to see the negative stuff. Easy. So it's the easiest.
And that's the thing. Like, it's always the negative stuff that affect you a lot harder than the
Yeah.
positive. There could be like thousands of positive comments, but that one comment, that one negative comment, that one's gonna sit.
Yeah. Shout out Kevin Durant. He always replied to the one. I'm like,
Yeah.
all this love, bro. Get it.
Oh, but his Twitter is funny, bro. Oh my god.
Bro, be killing me with that shit.
You'll drop 30 on your head top and you'll still be replying to Twitter
So
messages.
mad.
Like,
What you stressing for? Get a haircut. Nah.
yeah, my dog needs a haircut, bro. I don't even know what to tell him anymore.
Bro, I get it. You on a mission, bro. But like,
You still gotta look good at least,
don't just. I mean, if you're gonna argue on social, I mean, you gotta know it's gonna be on social media. If you're not gonna get a haircut, so you just asking for it, and then you're not gonna respond. You're asking for all this stuff full circle, okay?
100%, bro. 100%.
That man,
yeah, bro.
But that man is gonna go down as a great.
No, yeah, he's up there too, man.
He's just in the wrong time, man. He shouldn't have been around social media.
Yeah.
That's
the only thing, bro. That's the only thing that you gotta take away is social media from him.
Because he definitely plays like a dog. Like he would definitely keep up like it was back then for sure.
Oh, 100%. Especially because he's 6'9".
Yeah.
Yeah, like
everything.
Everything. So that's what makes him even more scary, eh? Like
everything. It's crazy.
You dropped KD back in that time? Oh my god, nobody's stopping him.
Stupid.
I don't care how physical it is. He's shooting over. Nobody can stop that.
For real, man. Like I don't know if you remember how the Supersonics lineup looked like before they switched, but it really had Westbrook, KD, Harden, Rashawn Lewis, Ray Allen, Luke Rittenauer. Like they were.
They had dogs, bro. Like they were
crazy, man.
They turned into the OKC in 2009, I believe, like the end of it, right? Like the next season, I think.
And they were great for a little bit. Had a little run with the trio. Actually, no, they still had Serge and then Perkins down at the bottom too.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Their team was deep, man. Like that team, like it still makes me wonder, like when the Warriors came back from that 3-1 series, like when they had that chance, but they had it there, man. That.
Them threes catch up quick, man. I'm telling you. That's how it goes, man. Three pointers. You can dunk all you want.
Do you like how the game's played now?
I like dunking. I think just because I've always wanted. I was a big dude my whole life. I was like 300 some pounds. So like that's my dream is to dunk. I love to dunk, but it's very entertaining to watch for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But I love seeing some like Ja Morant is someone I love watching.
Oh, he's oh my god, he's beasting, bro. It's incredible what he's doing.
His leaping ability is like Olympic type. Yeah, like it's really crazy.
Did you see Westbrook's dunk the other night?
Oh, on Rudy Gobert.
I didn't know he could still get up like that, bro.
It's been a while. It's been a while. But okay, it's good. Like, but that's be his highlights though. If he can catch something off a screen and explode to the rim.
That first step.
He'll score all he'll score all day off that.
What other plays do you like right now in the league?
Definitely liking Luka.
Yeah.
Luka's a lot of fun. LaMelo's just definitely, man, like
he's up, yeah.
yeah, he's just so fun to watch, man. Like
so talented, man. So talented.
Yeah, he's flashy, bro. Like that shit.
Naturally too, eh? Like it's incredible.
Like it looked at the Hornets kind of look like the Clippers back when it was Chris Paul.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's just lobbing into Miles every time. It's the funnest stuff ever. Like it's so they're probably the most entertaining team to watch right now.
Oh, 100%. I want to see them. Oh my God, make some crazy noises in the playoffs, man. That'll be
for real, man. I definitely do. But they gonna make their time. Like they all super young too. That's so lit.
Yep. Yeah, that team is good, man. I'm happy with. I feel bad for Kemba Walker, how he's been playing. Like in on the Knicks right now. My boy's struggling a little bit, but Happy that
Yeah,
Kyrie's
he'll
back.
find his way though. He'll find his way though.
Yeah.
You said Kyrie?
Yeah. Oh, he's another story, but I love Kyrie, bro. I love watching Kyrie play.
Oh, right, but that man just can't.
Yeah.
He just can't finish through, man. That shit be killing. It's always something. It's always something, and it's not even
Yeah.
an injury sometimes, or a
No, it
lot of
just
times.
yeah,
It's just
it's mental injuries he's having or some shit, bro.
or yeah, some political shit, man. It's like, come on, man. If you don't want to hoop, then don't hoop.
Yeah.
If you go hoop, hoop. What you don't be hooping to not hoop. Like what
Yeah.
you. I don't know.
It's just so sad because he's so talented, and what he's become a meme. But he's done that by
Right.
himself by like the stupid shit he's pulling off. You know, like he didn't want to play because of all the movement that was going on and stuff, and then he wanted to play, and he didn't want to play now because of the vaccine, and he still didn't want to get the vaccine. Like it's just constant unnecessary drama when it comes to him.
Right. You gotta think about the team. I mean, I get it. You're like think about yourself and what you believe in, but like you're just responsibility as a teammate. I don't know, man. I think that's kind of a different ball game for you to be on that political stuff with.
Especially if you know you're at work, you know,
Yeah,
like you gotta
pretty
show up
much.
to work. You know.
I mean, you don't gotta. I mean, walk past the press conference if you have to, but play the game.
Yeah, man, like this is all you know, right?
Play the game. Yeah, for real.
But
Some.
the league is in a great place, man, with the amount of talent that's out there right now, and each player has a sense of just a reason to watch. You know, like for us in Toronto, we have like Fred VanVleet. Like he's one of the most talented players right now that we got on our team. You know, and he's incredible.
Mm.
You know, so it's just nice to see like how the game has grown so much, where each team has like some sort of guy that's like really talented to rep them. You know.
Yeah, hell yeah. And we only getting better, man. There's some freaks of nature right now who are like in 8th grade.
Oh yeah, yo, no, oh my god.
I don't know what these kids are getting fed these days, man. I don't know what is going on.
Yeah, when I was in 8th grade, I couldn't even like take layups properly. You know, like
Damn, man, these kids.
they're leapers,
Man.
bro. Crazy. You see
Yeah,
a post on Ball's life like every day.
Melo had some friends with him. They were in there. Every time they went to the rim, it was never a layup. It was a dunk.
The dunk, eh?
And his coach was like, they're like in middle school.
Oh my god, bro. That's crazy.
Not even like middle school, bro. Sick kid, man. But let's do it. Let's see it, man. Let's see it. This athleticism, man, it's getting fun. It's getting fun to watch.
It's exciting, man. Like, I'm excited for what's coming with the future and stuff, man. And when I listen to your music, I was gonna say when I listen to your music, I love that your sound is your own. Like you have such a nice melodic sound, but you can have that rap shit if you really want to go in.
Mm-hmm.
You got the trap shit too with it, and I'm excited for what you got coming. My favorite track, like I've been listening to, obviously is Get Up. Like I can't wait for like things to get a little more thing with that. So I was gonna say, like, what do you got coming in the future, bro, that people can look forward to? And all you.
Man, a lot of music this year for sure. I'm ready. I only have like 6 singles myself that I've released in the past like 3 years, but like, man, it's been a lot of infrastructure work, and I have a lot of songs this year. I definitely want to release. I don't want to say a number, but it's a little up there. It might even be a project, man. But I'm ready.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm ready to get some music out for sure. It's gonna be a good year. So we're gonna be all over the place though. Like I'm definitely like I want to definitely lay the ground this year that like there's more than in it than one genre that I can execute in. So I want to lay that law down so people don't forget that I've been doing all these different kinds of songs. Like, and this is who I am as an artist. I love making all these different. This is just how it comes out for me in the studio. It can be some slow R&B, maybe some kind of upbeat folk, or some pop like Get Up, or some super rap stuff like Cakewalk or Posted.
I was gonna say Cakewalk was another one that I really liked, and I actually liked the design of your artwork for it. It was kind of cool. It looked like it was like Squid Game the way you designed the font with it. I was like, it's kind of dope.
Thank you. Yeah, shout out my boy Hayden. He took that picture when we were actually out in Charlotte.
Oh wow,
Yeah, so it was cool. And then that song got used for Lamelo Ball's the One of One Last product too. So you see
that's
that.
incredible, bro.
So it's hella cool, man.
Well,
So,
yo, thank you again for like taking the time to do this, bro. I appreciate that. You're a busy man and stuff, and everyone's looking forward to the music stuff. I'm looking forward to what you got coming and stuff, and
yeah.
all 2022 we're gonna be working. Hopefully, we get you back on the show. If you'd be interested again, man, it was an honor to like have this, bro. Thank you again.
Most definitely. Yeah, thank you so much for having me, man. Anytime, man. Let me know. We definitely got to talk some more sports soon too.
Yeah, bro, for sure. All right, take care, bro. Thank you again for doing this, man.
Much love, brother. Take care, man.
Take it easy, bro.
Yes, peace.